Hey, 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 this is Therese, and we have another episode of Transform with Therese. I'm so enjoying doing these. I love hanging out with amazingly courageous women who are willing for the good of all of us to come on and just let me show some stuff, right? So today we're talking to Erica, and Erica is going to talk to us about, how many of you have ever felt like, maybe I'm not enough, or maybe I can't really say that in my marketing, or can I really charge that much, or am I all that, right? And so Erica, God bless Erica. I've worked with Erica before. I respect and adore those women. And so Erica, I know you're moving around a little bit trying to get your, where are you? So Erica, welcome. I'm super excited that you're here.
Thank you.
All righty. So here's how we roll in Transform with Therese episodes. What I like to do is I like to start with an intention, right? So the thing we work on, I work from a place of energy, and I use, not only my background as a psychotherapist for 25 years, but my kind of superpower of figuring out energy. And I'll use a pendulum, and basically what I say is, Eric, I could probably clear her in 4 minutes, but what I like to do is sort of teach. I like to share what's going on and share what's happening. Eric, I think, there you are. I thought you froze for a second. Okay, yeah. So what we'll do is we have to start with an intention. And so I'm going to say to Erica, what do you desire? And then we're going to go into, do you resonate with that? Are you lining up with that? Is it possible for you to even have that? Because sometimes we think, absolutely, but our results are like, not so much, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, love. What's your desire?
Okay, so I desire to feel enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so here's what happens. That's a desire, and I just go, is that their optimal desire? And it's like, nah. Now, that doesn't mean she's lying, because she absolutely, like, who doesn't want to feel enough? But sometimes it's like, but that's just like, I don't want to be broke. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of, as I say, 180 degrees from sick is still sick.
Right.
So I just want to feel enough is the opposite of I'm not enough. So language it in a way that is more affirmative, or something that's like, just so we can get our teeth in it, just for the sake of the demonstration, because I want it to be really more potent for you.
Okay, so I want to I know that it has to do with fear, and I know that it's probably around visibility and like being able to speak up.
Okay. So just FYI, I know you've been watching me for a little bit, but here we go. So if the pendulum goes this way, it's a yes. If it goes this way, it's a no. All right. So okay. That's how I know. So what happens for me is that I don't like hear outside. There's not like little characters talking to me. I get the information and I test it. Mm-hmm. So when we say it's around visibility, yes, it's around fear. No, not saying that there's not fear, but in this exercise, we're going to go after visibility. Okay. So I'm getting like, I desire to be seen for all my brilliance.
Yeah.
Is that a like juicy yes, or is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is that you would like that? Is there any
yes.
other words you want to add or subtract?
Yeah, no, that feels right to me. I've been finding myself feeling a little resentful of like being hidden.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So with Erica, look, you can hear now, there's like 2 tracks. And the reason I do a lot of teaching is because many of you, I've been saying this in all the episodes I do. When I do work with Erica, I get emails and messages like, oh my God, I had the same thing and I didn't know. And thank you, because you cleared her, you cleared me. So that's why I take the time to explain it, because I want to normalize this stuff. Because, I know Erica is so freaking powerful, and her and me and everybody I work with, it's maddening. It is to me, there's like the greatest pain. I call it like that you've got that gap where, like, you're a fucking rock star, but for whatever reason you can't get it out, or people don't see it. It's just like that is a horrible pain. I completely understand that one. And so for you, I get it. So there's the being seen, mm-hmm. and then but is it safe? Do you see there's the 2 tracks? Right?
Yes.
You brought up in
yes.
Okay. So what I do is I'm going to figure that link. Okay. Do we start with being seen? Okay, no, we start with fear. All right. Okay, so love, we're going to start. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go find the origin of this. Okay. So my questions are, it's this life? Yes. It's yours? No. Somebody else's? Yeah, damn it. Okay. So what happens is, shockingly, this happens all the time. The fears we have, the limitations, the beliefs, the places we hold back are usually not even our own. I've just spent 90 days working with a fabulous healer, doing some work on my epigenetics, if that's even the right word, like shifting my DNA. Thank you, Sharon, my beautiful healer, because we bring in so much stuff that isn't ours. So sometimes we bring in stuff from our ancestors. We bring stuff in from, like, I call the collective, from our culture, from our region, from our gender, our religion. It's like, holy heck. And to have to kind of like wade through all that and go, what's yours? It could take you years. Or you could show with Mama T and we can find it in a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not yours. You're carrying it for somebody. No. Okay. It's a part. Right. All right. So there's often a differentiation. Sometimes I was working with a woman who had weird money issues. And I'm like, dude, that doesn't even sound like you. And she's like, oh, that's how my mom thought. So sometimes we literally take on our parents' ideology, and it's like our parents are living inside, and sometimes it's ours related to somebody else. Does you see the distinction there?
Yes.
So we're going to find the parts. Y'all will see me do this a lot. We figure out the age. So it's, that's interesting. Wait. I love when people like Erica come on because they really out me. Yeah, of course, you and Gita. Either one was like, oh, now I'm talking past lives. Okay, now we're talking love. We're talking in utero.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I could see that.
So again, I just get this from this, right? And so I will ask you, what do you know the story of when your mother conceived, when you were in utero? What was the story?
So she got pregnant, so they got married, and he beat the crap out of her for a couple of years. And she was terrified to have me. And yeah, so that's how that goes.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Okay. So just imagine you're a little soul and you come in, and the first experience of yourself is, shit, you're here. I don't want you here. I didn't want you here. Bad stuff is going to happen. God dang it, because of you. And so we wonder, love, why you're afraid to get visible. Oh my God, my whole body's tingling now.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting, actually, that this comes up, because I've had experiences where I felt I knew what I knew in utero.
Yeah.
And in my father's astrological chart, I'm in a hidden aspect where he can't even see me.
So from soul school, you're like, I'll take a really hard assignment. Give me the roughest one possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just jump in. I'll be not wanted. I'll be invisible, Oh, good hell. Okay. And I know we're kind of making light of it, but this is really intense. This is really, really deep stuff. Really deep. And I just want to like acknowledge just like, the journey of that and the pain of that. And like from literally inception, you've been kind of screwed.
Yeah.
You know?
And I see where the pattern has repeated. I've been looking at that a lot over the past weekend.
Yeah.
And the pattern, it's pretty much the same pattern over and over.
Because that's what we do. Right.
Yeah, I know it's being called up to heal.
Oh yeah. And here we are. Okay, let's go heal. What do we do? Okay. Okay. I know. So what happens is I hear possibilities in my head and I go, do we this one, this one, this one, this one, and then I get the right one, right? So you are a mama who is very fierce, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want you, it's always funny to me when I do business coaching and I'm like, let's go to your fetal self. It's just kind of odd, but it all makes sense, right? And see, this to me is so freaking cool because you could take Erica was in my messaging program. You have taken all kinds of, you spent thousands of dollars trying to get yourself out there. And we're like, well, duh, right?
Mm-hmm.
With this not fixed, you will never get it out there in a way that it is really in the potency that you are.
Yeah.
And so this is for everybody. Like, guys, if you're blocked, if there's stuff that you're like, why? Oh, I keep hitting my head against the wall, nothing's working. I just wanted to show you it's probably something that you are not even aware of that we can flip and find. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that she doesn't have skill. She's a badass. It's just, but there's been this like, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. But like literally Erica sent me a message like, it's like nobody sees me. You sent me that message this week. I'm so frustrated. I feel like nobody sees me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we're gonna do? You're gonna imagine. How do I set this up? You're gonna imagine that the little soul of you was implanted in the big girl of you.
Mm-hmm.
Grown up, badass, Mama Erica. So imagine you could just literally tune in to the fetal material that you were.
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell her about her worth, her place, her future, her magnificence, the love that she is? Because she got some really shitty messages from Jump Street. So what would you tell her, love?
That it's not really about them. It's like they're.
Well, they don't exist now. We're gonna just delete them from the. So tell her about her being right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
imagine you found out you're pregnant. You wouldn't go shit.
Like, how would I respond? Or
I want you to respond to this little precious being that got a really shitty start in life. So if somebody you, so this is the cells of her, right? I'm just going to give this because God bless her. She tried really hard. She did a damn good job.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just going to give her to you. Start over.
Yeah. It's not her responsibility.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What isn't?
Like the choices of other people. That's their responsibility. So that has nothing to do with me.
Go deeper. That doesn't really, I'm like, oh, it's not my responsibility. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't still, like, we gotta give her something else.
I don't know.
You notice how you're blocking this?
Yeah.
What's going on? Because this seems very easy on this side, but notice what's happening to you. And there's no shame on that. I'm just noticing some resistance. Yeah. So what's coming up for you?
I don't know. I'm kind of in a weird place with my parents right now. I've just recently separated from both of them.
Yeah.
And so I just feel very separate. I don't know how else to put that into words.
That's actually really good. That is really good. But she unfortunately is with them. So we gotta Saving Private Ryan. We gotta retrieve her from the enemy lines. And I don't mean to vilify them, but the consciousness of you were not wanted and bad things happened because you showed up. So we have to get her out of that.
So I guess I'm just really other focused because it feels like their loss. It doesn't feel like my loss.
Okay, you're thinking from your grown-up self.
Okay.
So literally put your energy in the being that this little tiny, we're going to call it like this big, like this little seed of her, right? This big, where the first message she got was like, hell. Mm-hmm. You have destroyed my life.
What keeps coming up is just that, like, you are loved. You are loved. You know, it's like very basic.
Yeah. So let's just do this. So imagine this is the little seed of the fetal you, and we're going to pull off, because we can, like the thought forms of your mother. Just like literally just go, this isn't yours, and this isn't yours, and that's not yours. Oh, and things with your father, and any other ancestral things, and any family things. Like literally just pull off those, and now say, oh, now little one, you're you're so loved. Whew,
Yeah.
there we go. Did you feel it shift?
Yeah.
Okay. Something else. So I say something else she needs to hear. No, this is complete. Yes. All right. Now, tell us again the first statement you started with, because there was the fear and the visibility. So the first statement that I said that you kind of were like, yeah, but. So tell me what you want for visibility now.
Like what? Like, do I want? Like, I don't understand. I'm
Something
confused.
like I want to have all my magnificence be visible, or whatever the
Yeah.
first. I really should write this down. I get so in the moment, I like totally forget the 10 minutes ago. So I suck at that part. But anyway, so what would you love when you walk in the room in terms of being seen, in terms of all of you and your potency? And I don't usually use that word potency. So that's for you. There's a potent part to you that you need to own the shit out of. Anywho, so to have you just own it and show up,
yeah, and be seen, yes, as brilliant. I feel like I'm very intense, and I feel like there's something wrong.
Yeah. But I just want to note, if you're watching this, when she said earlier to be seen as brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you know she owned that one? Before, when I said it, she couldn't even spell the word, right? And she's like, yes, to be seen as brilliant. And you know what? Props to you for being intense. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now that this is peeled off, because this one learned not to be intense, right? To be a good girl, to be a pleaser, to not make waves, to just, when you come into life, and Erica, this isn't you. I'm stunned how many women I've worked with that it's like, oh, when my mother found out she was pregnant, my dad tried to kill her. Or when my mother found my mother was pregnant, we almost died in labor. So there is this like taking on of, I'm such a problem, I'm such a burden, so I won't be anymore. I can't ask, I can't demand, I'll just be like, I don't want to bother, right? It happens all the time. So your intensity is part of that's the word potent, right? Like, it's funny that word kept coming. That's your jet fuel. Woo! Okay. All right. You're good. I think we already cooked you. Okay. It's safe to be visible. Full permission to be visible. There's something blocking this. No. Let's tap into the fear. There's fear around visibility. Nope. There's something else we need to do. Nope. I feel like you're cooked. As in this whatever this energy was that was just, like literally snuffing you out from being seen and being safe to go out there, that's gone. So how do you feel?
Yeah. I feel great. I feel good.
Yeah? Yeah. From this new possibility, from this different place you're standing, how do you imagine showing up differently? What results can you expect?
I plan on doing video and like really getting into video and tapping into my own clients through that, because I feel like I can help best one-to-one, but I need to be in front of them. So I'm going to be doing that. Yeah.
So do you want to say anything about the process?
It feels easier this time.
You've done a lot of work, right? That's okay. Work.
Yeah, because I remember the first time we were like, I mean, you couldn't get hardly anything out of me. I just literally couldn't understand.
No. What you said earlier is I've separated from my parents, and I think when you've separated, now it's safe to do the work. Sometimes when you haven't, it was a little muddier, right?
Yeah.
So how do you now? If I were just FYI, if I were to keep coaching and working with Erica, what we would do is we would create new neural pathways around visibility. See, here's what I would say. I cleared the energy. She is now woohoo, fully like lined up, ready to go. But there's still the brain that is wired to the old. And so sometimes you need a little extra support to kind of like, what I call embody it. Okay, who do you have to be to just embody this badass healer that you are? And that's the next work. That's your work, right? Is like whenever you start going down remember I say, don't water it. If this were a plant, you don't water it. You water what you want to create. And so Eric, I would encourage you after this to like really hone in on, so I have this image and I'm reaching millions and I'm singing on the stage again and money is flowing. and people see me in a really safe way. And if they don't, bye-bye, right? Haters
Mm-hmm.
don't hate, but I got Teflon, so I'm protected from the shit. However it is for you, like really build that image in your head.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
This has been so much fun, and I really appreciate y'all that have watched this. And here's what I'm saying is I am offering to do these. So if you want to apply for a spot, the process is we would have about a 15-minute quick conversation, see if it's a fit. This is all free. I'm just doing this because I love to teach. It's a win-win. Everybody gets some good stuff today, and I get to show my work and have fun connecting with more people and doing what I love. So just message me if you want to be considered for one of these spots. And Erica, bless you. This was really delightful to work with you. I always feel honored when I get to go deeper with you and help you get more out there. So,
Thank you.
Okay, and thanks for watching. And I would love to hear your takeaways. Did you relate to it? Did you learn anything new, and or just love for Erica and me? I'll take the love too. Why not? All right, much love. Bye, guys. Take care.